My name is Lazola Buntunele. My company name is LBN Hygine Solutions. We are based in the Eastern Cape, Gqeberha. I started the business in 2012. I was working as an electrical technician before. With an electrical background and mechanical, I got bored of what I was doing. I saw a pamphlet of Kemen and I contacted them as an incubator. Kemen is under Seda, and Seda's got some amazing programs which helps us as SMMEs to grow our businesses. When I started with Kemen, they trained me on the formulations, for example, dishwashing liquid, how it's made, basic formulas, and then I developed my formulas. If I want to make it thicker, if I want to play with colors, not green, I can make it yellow, purple, whatever, what fragrance I can use, how to make it better, you know what I mean? An opportunity came to take some of my products for testing, and Kemen told me that Seda has got a relationship with SABS, and then they will, take your products there and test it. I think at the time it was 5 or 6, and then they all passed. So we've got certifications of that, and Seda assisted with paying for that. I mean, as a small business, to have my products SABS tested, it's probably per product now about 90,000 Rand. And now we are doing over 20 different cleaning detergents. So when I started, we were just me and one guy. He passed away now, sadly. We started mixing by hand. At the time, Kemen didn't have machinery also, so we had a pen that we used, which I still have, and then we would mix by hand, would pour water manually, would pour all the raw materials manually, would pour everything manually, and then every time you would mix. So whenever that product is blended and you can't feel it anymore in your pen, and then you pour more of another product, then you'd mix again. So it was a tiring process, long. Kemen bought a small mixing tank, which we used to use, and they opened their warehouse. We would work on weekends. And then as the business grew, as the sales grew, Kemen introduced me to what Seda has as programs. For example, the TTF funding, which helped us buy machinery, you know what I mean? So we no longer mix by hand now. We had 1,000-liter tanks, a fume cupboard, pH meters, scales. We were lucky to get that funding because I understand that it's very difficult. And where we are now, we are semi-automated. We've got a bottle filler. We can fill directly from our mixing tanks. We can do everything. Jobs go so much quicker now. So to give you an example, I had a 5,000-liter order of dishwashing liquid when I first started. That took me 3 weeks to make. So an order like that now will take me 3 hours to make. So there's a big difference to when we started to what we do now. We deal with the Department of Health, Correctional Services, the Department of Education. We deal with clients as well, restaurants, local small businesses. The biggest challenge is access to market. So yes, you can have all those things, but who is buying your product? We've just recently launched an online store where you can buy LBN products online. I think COVID as well has helped us look at those kind of streams. You don't have to go door to door and look for clients. You can sell online. Seda is probably the mother of my business when it came to me developing, even as an entrepreneur. I can be contacted via my email. It's lazola@lbnsa.co.za. My number is 073-493-4296. I am on social media platforms like Facebook. It's Lazola or LBN Hygine Solutions. We've got our online website. All my details are also on there. My landline, my email address. It's www.lbnsa.co.za. Be hygienically safe.